quite a bit of profit, considering I only invested like 300 something into that. So we get that back, but then we can also obviously sell all the other garbage to him that we don't need. But where the real rewards are at is the grand heists that we're going to go into in just a second. Let us plan a grand heist. Let's do a really low one. So that's these have the real rewards of heist, right? Because these have previous league rewards and generally currency and rares and stuff. But in the blueprint jobs, the grand heists, you can get the best stuff. You can see here is currency, replicas or experimented items. And here you have unusual gems, which is really cool. That's the other enchanted armaments. Let's go for replicas, right? We do the 73 here. That sounds good. Make sure that there's no reflect, because I can't do reflect. This one requires a level 3 perception, level 2 counter thaumaturgy, level 1 deception, and level 2 engineering. Now what's really important with the grand heists is that unlike the regular heists, these can be augmented beyond just map mods. You can go to the NPC Wakano and you can reveal blueprint details. And you can put your job in there, and for a small fee, he will allow you to unlock more features in your blueprint. And you get a sneak preview, obviously, of the mission at hand. So, like I said, you can pay to reveal another ring, which you should always do more wings. Like I'm not sure whether you should always do 3, but at least do an additional one. I think this one I bought previously already. Normally I think they come with 1 only. And this shows you also how the different zones connect, right? So you will zone into the extraction point here, and here you can choose to enter each one of the 3 jobs. And there's more than 1 escape from the jobs as well, right? So you can basically go back the way that you came from here after you're done with the curio display, or you can use this escape route to go to another extraction point from which you can access the other jobs. But you can also just access the other jobs by going back to the main one. Important to know is just that the extraction points are 3, so if I go out here, I can only enter this job next and not the other one. But I don't think it matters all that much. Now, as you can see, I can also reveal additional rooms here. Now these are accessories. I'm not really super interested in low-level jewelry. This is like a low-level heist, right? This is like 73. I don't think I want these. Now it could be good, but I'm mainly interested in not spending too many of my coins and getting the replicas. So we're going in here, and then over here, I guess I want the gem room, because that could always be quality or level gems.
Heard it looks like this.
And yeah, we already got the alternative escape routes here, which normally I think you always have to unlock them as well. Like here, where there is an escape route. But this is really close to the basic escape. I don't know whether this is even worth it, because you'll go all the way in the back here, and then you have to run back all the way anyway. So I'm not sure whether you just use the regular escape instead of this one. So we save the money. We'll buy the map room.
Looks like this.
Because that could give me maps that I don't have yet. I don't think so, but we'll do that. And then I don't think I'm interested in these other rooms. So this is all done. So this is step 1 of planning the grand heist. Basically done. We augmented it. It's already rolled. Don't forget to roll, because you get item quantity and you get rarity. So overall, probably better. I don't know whether it affects the chest drops, but just the random drops from monsters are worth, because you get currency from those as well. And then you need to enter the planning room, right? Which is here in the middle of the Rogue Harbor. And this is the cool room that we saw in the trailer. You press this button on the planning table and you put your blueprint in here. And here you can see the different wings have different job requirements. And here there's already members assigned, which is like a dead giveaway for that. I already tried to plan this heist, but then I realized I didn't have abilities for the specific missions. So as you can see, here we need an engineer, I think. Ayla we pick. And then we go Nennet for, I think, perception, and karst for lockpicking. Which is great because in these grand heists, obviously you can benefit from the implicits of more than one rogue at the same time, which is really cool, right? You get the reduced raising of alert from opening chests, you get the reduced raising of alert level in general, which stacks additively and can scout nearby enemy patrols and elite patrol during heists, and I get the 70% increased time before lockdown from Isla. So really, really easy to do this. They're actually better, but on the other hand, you have to pay for them. Like, these are basically the regular heists, the contracts is where you generate your rogue marker currency coins, and the blueprints, the grand heists, are where you spend all of them, right? Because these end up really expensive. You can see the fees are already pretty expensive. We spend a lot of money revealing blueprint details, and now we're going to put a deceptionist on here. Well, Jana has reduced blueprint revealing cost. Or she discovers a blueprint reveal upon completion of a heist contract mission. I think I should go to Gianna. Does that mean that she can unlock for free? Yes. I haven't tried that. Let's quickly do that. I don't know. But I think then basically...
Need something?
Oh yeah, so she gives you free blueprint reveals. No, 30% discount, not free. Okay. And Niles gives you a 10% discount. Wow. So make sure that if you unlock these, that you use the discount for revealing blueprint details. I didn't even think about that. Great. So in the beginning, though, you have to do it with Wakano, so good that I showed it like that here. So for perception, we pick Gianna. I like Gianna. She's cute. And then for content thaumaturgy, we go with Nenet. Engineering, Isla again. Demolition. We'll bring Tips. Tips is a nice guy. If you're having problems fighting the monsters, if you're doing higher heists, it may be worth considering Huck, because he provides strong buffs and he's quite the fighter himself. I haven't had a lot of experience with Huck, but I think it might be worth it to pick Huck over other ones at higher levels, if you can afford to do so, because his requirements are, like, he doesn't fulfill high requirements. He doesn't have very high level abilities, but that's great. So Tips it is, and we got all of them. So when you're done planning your entire grand heist, you can confirm the plans.
Seems to be in order.
And then you can leave it in here, or you can take it out again, as long as
What do you
you're
mean?
done. It should be here as well, right? Like, you can take it out, you can put it in, but it doesn't matter. You can just leave it in the planning table. She knows what you're talking about. And then we begin the heist. So this is the exciting part, right? So this is going to be like 3 separate smaller heists, but in one big gauntlet. It's actually really, really cool. So I don't know which one we go first. We go with top left first. Top left to bottom right. So quickly get an overview. You can see these wings are pretty big, but you know, the contracts, the regular heists are also pretty big sometimes. But these are really big. And you can see the other ones are also on this map, so you can already kind of plan your routes there in your head a little bit. Or at least know what general shape they have. Obviously you can't see yet where the entrance and the exit is. But yeah. So just opening this, we go over here. And like I pointed out earlier, you could just kill everything now. In the beginning, the first couple of days, it was a little bit weird because you kind of couldn't kill things without raising the alert level. I'm not 100% happy with the solution that they completely removed the raising of alert level from killing monsters. But, yeah. It's definitely, it feels better now. It feels less punishing. And obviously these are far more rewarding and hence also a little bit funner to run. But also a little bit brain dead. The heist lost a lot of its initial unique mechanic and feel to it with it. But also at the same time it feels like just more like PoE. It feels definitely like, you know, it comes some kind of gauntlet dungeon where you can get a lot of loot. Basically like Delve during the League or something like that, because it's just... the streets are paved with gold, is how I always say it, right? I want these quality gems because I need GCPs, so I use them for GCP recipes. So, let's go over here. Open this one.
Like so many raw eggs.
And obviously it's also great to have a group of rogues, because they will help you kill monsters. And as you can see, with Karst on my team, the alert level barely goes up when I open chests. That's definitely super easy. We can open these two.
I'll find something better.
Oh, this is a spider silk rope with that temple mod, not bad. I just take the 6 socket. Now with Grand Heist, you really have to manage your inventory. Like I said, I think GGG is planning to fix it, but currently there is a bug that allows you to not port out. But GGG have stated that the idea is that you can port out of these in order to stash your loot and go back and resume the job. But right now I'm not risking it. I don't know whether the bug is fixed. I don't want to lose the other wings, so I would just make sure that I have, you know, all my loot sorted.
Ooh, really good find.
But you should be able to go out. Dark Temptation. Oh, I forgot that there's more chests waiting over there. So now you can see the alert level is already close to max. It also went up a little bit. I don't know what happened there.
So much for stealth.
Because it shouldn't go up if you're not opening chests. I feel like there's still some bugs where in some cases when enemies spot you, the alert level goes up, which is, I don't think, intended, but maybe it is intended and I just misunderstood how they're doing it. But let's see. We're going right in here, over there, it's over there, there. Go over here, kill the skeleton warriors. We definitely want that stuff. And I don't know how much time we'll have. We'll probably have like 40 seconds, like 36, 40 seconds, because we have Isla here, right? No, we don't have Isla, so we don't have... Oh, we don't have increased time before lockdown, so... Might want to be extra careful with starting the lockdown timer here. So let's first make sure that the way is open. No, actually we'll just open one of these two and not open the second one. I think we can open one without... No, we'll set up the alert. So let's not do it. They're only jewelry, so it doesn't really matter that much, right? So let's go over here. Important to know is here is our alternative exit strat. So we can already open that, so that we got an easier way out in the end. Doesn't really matter here because I'm doing super low level stuff as a level 93 character, just to demonstrate it for you guys. But if I did the high red map tier heists, the monsters are scary. Sometimes you just don't want to fight them because you're getting swarmed too hard and you just want to get out as soon as possible. Now, we found the room. Especially in the Grand Heists, it's important to find the room and to decide what you want to pick, because you can only pick one of these, right? So there's the Replica Quill Rain, which gives Arrow Nova, and then there's amulets with reduced amounts of suffixes and prefixes allowed. Well, actually, these can have also +1 prefix allowed instead of -1. And they have generally 25% increased explicit mods. So these can be really good. However, this one is garbage. We could get Replica Alberon's Warpath, which gives chaos damage to attacks per strength. That's really interesting. And also a Maxwell strength increase. I think I might actually take those. What does the Gloomfangs thing do? Yeah, that doesn't look good. So we're going to take this one. But before we go and take that, we're going to set off the alert somewhere else, right? And we're going to open some chests on the way to grabbing that. But like I said, it's important to know already what you're grabbing, because when you're under pressure and you have like, 10 seconds before the lockdown starts, you don't want to be picking your loot, right? Quickly open this. I don't know how this happened, but I got spotted and the lockdown started. So that's why I said, like, make sure that you got the room free before you experiment. So there we go, cannot deal non-chaos damage, we pick the thing. And now we have all the time in the world to pick up the other loot. We can't open anything anymore because the lockdown has been started, but we can still go and pick up the stuff here. I'm not picking that standard lockpick set, because I already got those for my lockpickers. I got this one. But we're gonna pick the random currency. I'm gonna get the chaos. Right, and so like you saw in the beginning, in the overview of the blueprint, this escape route leads to a different zone. And it's also a little bit weird, because as you can maybe see, there's only one room. So you feel like you came out of here, but you didn't. I don't know where you came out, but if you go in here, you go into the next heist zone. That's important to know, because in the beginning I was like, wait, what? Where am I? But you go in here and you're in the next heist. So we're quickly gonna finish this up as well.
You're gonna be sorry.
Let's see what kind of loot we can get here. I'm probably gonna fast forward this in the video because it's just repeating the previous stuff. What's important is that when the lockdown happens, a lot of times doors will get closed and traps will get reactivated. So on your way out, often you have to fight yourself out a little bit more than you expected. Because, yeah, you opened all the doors on the way in, but on the way out, some of them may be closed again, traps may be activated again. So make sure to take that into account as well. Okay, see this one, for example? This one's a great example, right? So this one, I pressed, nothing happened, and now the symbol's gone. So you feel like it's bugged and you lost, but you just want to make sure to go away for like a screen and come back, and then the symbol is back, and then the mercenary can do their work.
A better plan would have avoided this.
I love it when she says a better plan would have avoided this. Just like, yeah, basically, f you is what she says. Did we open the reward room over here? Yeah, we did. Just making sure. Now this time we got Isla, so we got 70% increased
Just a matter of math.
time before lockdown. And we can open these two for sure. But I think I want to open these two over there instead, because they're further away, right? Because if we open these two, we can't open these two because we set up the thing and this is too far. But if we open these two, we can... I think we can still... we can still make it. But like I said, we first want to go into this reward room and pick our loot. So that we make sure... We got Lavianga Spirit replica. I haven't seen this one yet. This increases the mana cost of skills during flask effect. That's cool for Archmage. And cast speed. I'm not sure. It's probably really cool. And that's the only replica here as well. You got one of these rings. Plus 1 prefix modifier allowed. -1 suffix. So this one can only have 2 suffixes, but can have 4 prefixes. Could be really interesting. It also has oh, the rings don't actually have the increased effect of stats. Well, this one looks really nice actually, dude. Stabilizing Scepter, crit chance for spells, global crit, multi, spell damage, cast speed. But the implicit is garbage. Elemental Equilibrium is not useful on a build that would want that Scepter, I think. Maybe for like a crit ignite build, but nope. We're going for the... Oh, no! Oh. I accidentally clicked it. Okay, good. All damage from hits with this weapon can poison. That's actually also cool. Level 20 summon taunting contraption. Oh yeah, that's the contraption build. So we definitely want this one. So you can click those twice. You have to click them twice. The first one cracks the glass, and the second one is basically the confirmation. Yeah, that's the one I want. So we're not doing this right now because we're going back here and getting all of the stuff that we want. So
the clash comes.
Here we can open these two for sure.
We may be spotted soon.
Without being spotted.
Keep it quick and quiet.
21. Got a quality blazing salvo. I'll take the 20% cyclone. I don't have that much space. I need 2 slots for the thing. So we're gonna drop these. Yeah, I don't know. Crackling lance, blazing salvo. Kinda wanna play blazing salvo later on, so I'll just take one. And then, like I said, basically open one more here. Oh, Unbreathing Queen 5. I think I need that. What's Master Seeks Help? Which one? It's Alva. I kind of want that as well. Throw away the chisel. Throw away the silver coin. It's definitely worth a silver coin. Or throw away the berserk. I don't know, like... Yeah, take 3 silver coins because they stack. But what I wanted to say, yeah, they don't stack. Because contraband and non-contraband loot doesn't stack. Kind of sad. But it makes sense from a technical point of view. So we can open one more here.
I'll crack
And then I think the other one will instantly not be openable. No, we can. Oh yeah, right, no, bullshit. Only when the lockdown happens. And we have extra time before the stuff happens. Because we got Isla, so we could actually even open more. There's a Plague Maw 5, I need that. And an Exalted Orb. Easy. Easy, guys. Perfect for the video. That's actually the video RNG. Now you guys can't see the lockdown timer. We already decided what we want. We want the flask. Let's open that. Easy. So, yeah, we got an Exalt. I'm gonna throw the fuse and the scour on the ground. Who cares? I mean, there's other stuff that I could have thrown on the ground. Keeping the silver coins, but throwing the fuse out. I can't wait until we can actually be sure that we can go out of these and stash stuff away. I'll try it after this one, like I said. Makes sense, right? Because there's so much loot. Like I said, dash through them. Make sure that you... I actually need the Plague Maw. I'm throwing the chisel out. Make sure that you don't get blown up by all the enemies waiting in front of the doors. Make sure that you keep your movement skills on cooldown and keep moving. So like I said, you can, with certain mercs, here, this tips can unlock one chest after lockdown happens. So we're gonna open this one on the way out, just to see what would have been in there. Or what is in there.
What, you need more?
Chaotic Disposition. Well, that's 5 chaos. In that case, you can throw 1 chaos on the ground and get 5 chaos instead. Now, sadly, there's no alternative exit here. A fine sensing charm. Increased perception speed. Okay, I'm gonna give up the 6 socket.
Ain't gonna be gentle.
I think that's a good one. And I also don't think I have an item for perception yet.
Death will release you.
Now, as you can see, my mercs are kept busy here with certain things, so they're not doing their job. Now she's on the job. Oh, she could get hit and interrupted. Generally, your mercenaries can't die. They're just with you, and they do their job. But obviously, if they get hit, they will have to start over again. So make sure you protect them well. Also have a feeling that you don't get overly high XP in these heists, so if you don't feel like killing things, you don't have to. Now we go back to the Rogue Harbor real quick and hope that we can go back in here. Yeah, so this is still open. Maybe they already fixed it. So it's always recommended to just have a dump tab for these things, because then you'll be able to get rid of everything in your inventory and then right away continue playing and sort out this stuff later. And obviously currency and everything that's stackable will stack up nicely anyway. We go back in here and finish this. Probably this one, right? Oh, this one we didn't do yet. And there's an alternative exit there over there as well.
A perfect specimen.
Let's see. Let's see what we get here. What we get here. Ridiculously easy. We opened everything. And still, okay, Lionized Paws. Probably Inya's Epiphany because I don't have them yet. Life regen and movement speed per power charge.
I hope you don't expect me.
And what's the other thing here? Max energy shield, battery staff. Spend energy shield for before mana for cost of socketed skills. Oh, nice. So that's local. That's local Eldritch Battery. That's cool. Yeah, as I said, I mean, we got everything. There's nothing we need to do. We don't take the amulet with the removed prefix, removed suffix. We'll definitely go for Inya's. I don't have them yet. I already have the Toxic Rain Lionized Paws. They're fairly common.
Good riddance.
Oh, no. Nothing's there. Life is mine. Time to celebrate, yeah?
And we made it out. Now, that was the complete Grand Heist. So now we can sell off all the good loot. So yeah, this one was quite rewarding. Got some good uniques, got some replica uniques. Actually got 3 replicas here. We got the Alberon's Warpath, Inya's Epiphany, and Lavianga's. So that's pretty cool, I'd say. Definitely looking forward to theory crafting with those items. This one has a really poor life roll and increased intelligence roll. But yeah, int stacking boots, strength stacking boots, and a Archmage flask, basically. Which I really like the idea of this, but we don't want to blow the proportion of this video out of the window. Alright, I hope that shed a little bit of a light onto how things work in Heist. And I hope it demonstrated how incredibly rewarding these are. You're basically just walking through the things and picking up loot. And if you haven't engaged with them at all, make sure to check them out now and get your maximum reward. And let me know in the comments down below, what was the stuff that you looted so far? What was the best item that you found? The most interesting new base, the most interesting enchant on an item? I'm really curious to hear about that. If you want to know about this build, it's a cold damage overtime occultist using Vortex and Cold Snap, and I already made a video where I explained a little bit the basics of the build and why I decided for it, and there's going to be a full build guide coming up at some point during this league if I don't die, or maybe if I die. But definitely I'll make another video where I talk about all the upgrades that I've made since the last video, because they're quite tremendous and we're doing really well now. So yeah, check that out. Say hi on the stream at twitch.tv/CatmasterOP if you haven't. If you want to support me outside of YouTube and Twitch, there's always the Patreon, so check that out. But on Twitch, you can subscribe for free once each and every month if you link your Amazon Prime to Twitch Prime. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you check that out and support your favorite streamer. They would appreciate it, I would appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video.